Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Reds will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Dakota Hudson, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Reined in. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting second, the center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First offering on its way. In there, strike one. Goodwin stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, number 33.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll enter play here at 293. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. The 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Nick Castellanos now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. There's strike two as the hanging slider was let go. Winker leads off first with one away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A 1 pitch on its way. And there's ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Bouncer to the left side. They'll go the short way to Miller, and that ends the inning. Tyler Mahle gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
The 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Goodwin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to right. Castellanos is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. So striding forward now, Joey Votto, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
He'll try again. 1-2. High chopper over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Freddie Galvin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tyler Mahle is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the stretch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Reds 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Set to get his day started, Brad Miller, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. .30 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. Behind 0-2 now. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Molina is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Goodwin is there. 2 gone.
Batting center, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
2 out here and a runner at second. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel.
The shortstop, Nick Senzel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Carlson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brian Goodwin. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Fowler on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
In now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And he'll dive back in. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Full count now, 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Castellanos brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American Small Park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Joey Votto is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle. Count remains full. And this will be fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fouled off. Line towards center field. Carlson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Freddie Galvis.
Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Four runs here in this half inning. Still 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Number 33 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Tyler Mahle will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He's set and the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Two men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Reds lead this one 5-0. Stepping into the box, Tyler O'Neill. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, number 33.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Tommy Edman.
Digging in to try it again, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
Too high. Ball.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nick Senzel.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In the air, out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
To the plate now, Brian Goodwin, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Line drive to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
At the plate, Jesse Winker, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Senzel ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Nicholas Castellanos is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners are at first and third with none out. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Center fielder going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at 3rd.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Joey Votto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at 3rd. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from 3rd.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Second and third, 2 away. This is pulled into right. Fowler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Reds out in front, 7-0. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Paul DeYoung.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
2-2 the count.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Drilled on the ground to short. Senzel brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here it comes. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Votto is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Brad Miller reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Yadier Molina would be next. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Now in the box, Freddie Galvis. Couple of walks for him thus far.
The second baseman, Freddie Galvis.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Ball
3-1 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Mahle. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nick Senzel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. This one's down to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
So coming to the plate, Brian Goodwin, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Reds leave 1, but they're still in control, 7-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They're still staring at a 0 in the hits column, so it's certainly been a struggle. But he did give credit to the pitching they've faced. That said, he said it's important they keep pushing to figure out how to break through without getting overly frustrated. It's time to simplify things as much as possible, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher, Yadier Molina.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Ready for another chance? Dylan Carlson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Winker is under this one. 2 gone.
The batter, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dexter Fowler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's out. Hey, 2.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Carlson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early. followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Alex Reyes gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Alex Reyes.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Standing in, Joey Votto. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-0.
2-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2 tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and 1 to Tucker Barnhart.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Reds 8 and the Cardinals nothing. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Just hung in there on that one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. At the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
They dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Max Schrock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 55, Max.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside. Two balls, one strike. Nope, outside.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, third baseman, Tommy.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's another 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next to the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing on.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Reds 8 and the Cardinals 1. John Gant enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
53, John Gant.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 5.
Galvis.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Gant comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box, Tyler Mahle, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. No one out with a runner at second. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Popped up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. Again, another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
In now for the Reds, Brian Goodwin, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Goodwin has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he misses there. 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2 strikes.
Fly ball to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Throw into second.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So now to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery. On the ground up the middle. DeYoung's got it. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Eugenio Suarez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Reds 10 and the Cardinals 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Brad Miller.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. On the run is Goodwin, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First delivery to him on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there. Staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with one out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Michael Lorenzen enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
To the plate now, Dylan Carlson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2. Grounded to the right. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Dexter Fowler stands in as he looks at a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's low.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Fouled off. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Cards strand a couple. They're down 9. It's 10-1. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He went down on strikes last time up.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Stepping up to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
Too high, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-0 now. And he fouls this one off. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Scooped up. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Jordan Hicks will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Harrison Bader will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 48, Harrison Bader.
Now batting, Freddie Galvis. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. And he struck him out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Michael Lorenzen, as he drives a liner to right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already, as this is down for extra bases.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
In now, Nick Senzel.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
The 0-1.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Digging in, Brian Goodwin. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Two outs here with a runner at third. Yanked fouled off to the right. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball one. Has a look. Now the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bader is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 2 costly errors, and 1 man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Reds lead it 12-1. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
The 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Still even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Count is 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Edman, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the 2nd out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. And there's a base hit on the line. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Cards strand a couple. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Giovanni Gallegos
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First offering on its way. Jesse Winker is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hit in the air out to center field. Carlson is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fouled away. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Carlson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Here it comes, 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-2. Fouled off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Giving chase his good one.
Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Center fielder, number 3, Gillen Carlson.
Striding in, Dylan Carlson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Now the pitch. Left side, but well foul. Another 0-2 coming. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now.
Up next to the Cardinals, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Cardinals are down to their final out now, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
TJ Antone will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
TJ Antone.
Matt Carpenter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Matt Carpenter.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Made him look silly with that one.
2 out here and a runner at second. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. He gets the punch out, and the Reds continue their push for the postseason and sweep a fellow contender.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
12-1 at the end of this one. Cincinnati get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Tyler Mahle takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Dakota Hudson couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.